What better way to spend your weekend and that transition between spring and summer than drinking a nice rosé from Avon Liquor? Joining me now, Cary Hogan.
Good morning. Good morning.
We're finally into summer.
Finally, I think we
Almost
could
there.
start. You never know. But the wonderful thing about a rosé is really now they're all year long. They're all made from red wine grapes, and so they have the complexity of a red wine, but then they have the crispness of a white. And they're much more versatile with food this time of year when you're transitioning into fish, tacos, and salads, and all sorts of fun things. They're really wonderful with barbecues and all sorts of things. So it's fun. We've got rosés from all over, and more pouring in every day. I love to compare the colors. I think you can tell on this the difference of the colors, and it's because of the difference of the grapes. Provence is where we're first talking about in here. That is a lighter color. It's usually Sensosa grape is one of the grapes in Grenache. But the lighter color means they're more delicate, more mineral driven. This one I have to mention is, because people ask all the time, that is Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's rosé. Now, the big question, and I don't follow the Megs and everything, but what's going to happen to the rosé once they divorce? Well, this is from the Perrin family. Perrin family's been making rosés for centuries. Yeah. So they will continue to, they are not, I promise you,
I can't
they
imagine
are not
them actually
crushing
being
grapes.
in the field,
no,
doing
not
any
crushing
work.
grapes. So no worries, this will be around. I have had a lot of people ask, so I had to mention that. And then we've got this beautiful one, which is from Chinon, which is a Cabernet Franc. So it's 100% Cabernet Franc. When you go to Bordeaux, that's always a blend, so this one's going to be the same thing. Merlot, Cab Franc, and a little bit of Malbec, but rosé. So what they do is just leave the skin on the skin contact, depending. Now, this darker color, these can be from like 15 minutes to a couple days, and same thing. So it depends on the winemaker, what they're trying to express, but that's why the difference in the colors is exposure to the skin is what brings it to the pink. They don't stay on the skins that long. Then I've got to bring a couple Portuguese wines. These were actually, most of these were at the Taste of Vail Rosé event, and people were just, coming up to me with their lists of, I'd like this and I like this. This was one of the ones that people really liked. And we're talking here 13, 12, 8.
Wow.
We're not talking very expensive. You can certainly go up. I think they're charging $29, as you can imagine. But anyway, so, and then also from good old United States, this Lioco, beautiful. It's an Indica Rosé, just because he's from Colorado, and you got to mix everything with what's going on in our culture. But anyway, this is a beautiful rosé as well. So we've got lots and lots to choose from. Like I say, more and more come in every day. They come in at different times of the year, starting in February, March, April, May, June. So, and they're going crazy. It took 10 to 12 years for Americans to figure out they're not sweet. Yeah. They're nice and dry. They're complex. They are some of the top wines in the world. So make sure you include those in your parties and your thoughts. It's very much popular right now.
This is what I've been drinking, the rosés as of late.
Yeah.
It's, like you said, it's just perfect because I'm kind of trying to go in between that. Do I want a white or do I want a red? And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a rosé. And of course, I got mine from Avon Liquor.
Perfect.
I used my points for the last
nice.
one. I got a free bottle.
That's a really good point to bring up our point system, because this time of year, after you've been working all year and putting points on your number, and it's off season, you may not be working as much. It's a great time to go, how many points do I have? And then, a lot of times it's $10, sometimes it's $25. People are shocked when they go, oh, I have $60 worth of merchandise. Yep. So that's a really great way to use your points, and it's a great program. It really is. You earn on every single bottle. You don't have to buy cases to get those discounts. So anyway, yeah, that's a great incentive to buy at Avon Liquor. And of course, we've got all the summer beers are rolling in, lots of new tarts and sours and fun beer styles, new breweries coming in that we're trying. There's always stuff going on at Avon Liquor. We haven't started our tastings yet. We will in a couple weeks. But yeah, come on by, see what we've got. Our spring selection and summer selection is just starting to roll.
Well, thank you so much,
You're
Cary.
welcome.
I look forward to seeing you there at Avon Liquor. And you can always purchase your wines, your beers, liquors, and so much more. Stop in and say hello to Cary today. Coming up next, we're going to take a short break, but we're going to tell you what's happening on tomorrow morning's show of Good Morning Vail.